Jamie Lee Curtis has always carried a kind of grace that doesn't demand attention. It earns it. Over the years, as Hollywood shifted from glossy glamour to curated perfection, she stood apart by doing something wonderfully simple, being herself. In every photograph taken of her, whether decades old or shot just last week, there is a calm confidence that feels rare. Jamie Lee doesn't just pose for the camera. She offers a glimpse into the person she truly is, thoughtful, grounded, and refreshingly real. Her presence reminds us that authenticity can be as striking as any red carpet look. A visual journey marked by growth. Looking back at her photo archives is like watching a life unfold in chapters. In her early portraits, there is an energy, a spark of someone stepping into a world that's both exciting and unpredictable. Those images capture a young actress discovering her footing while carrying a natural charisma she didn't need to manufacture. As time passes, her photographs reflect a woman who has learned to stand firmly in her identity. The nervousness softens into ease, the ambition settles into clarity, and the confidence becomes unmistakable. These pictures don't just show a career. They trace the evolution of a woman who learned to trust her voice and take ownership of her story. The unfiltered charm of presence. One of the reasons Jamie Lee's images resonate so strongly is her rare ability to let down the walls most celebrities keep in place. She doesn't appear to be performing for the lens. She seems to be communicating with it. A raised eyebrow, a gentle smirk, or a completely unguarded laugh turns each photo into a conversation rather than a display. Whether dressed in a crisp suit or photographed with minimal styling, she carries a kind of honesty that elevates even the simplest frame. Her expressions reveal layers, sharp wit, a touch of mischief, and underlying wisdom, and always sincerity. She proves that beauty feels most powerful when it comes from within, not from an airbrushed illusion. Celebrating what's real. Jamie Lee has long embraced the idea that imperfections are not flaws, but features of a life genuinely lived. Many of her most memorable photographs weren't the result of meticulous direction, but of spontaneous, fleeting moments, ones that capture her mid-laugh or lost in thought. Those candid frames reveal her truest self, warm, approachable, and comfortable in her own skin. By refusing to chase an impossible standard of perfection, she created a legacy centered on truth rather than image. Her photos remind us that real elegance isn't about looking flawless, it's about showing up as you are. A legacy, written in light and honesty. To look through the photographic history of Jamie Lee Curtis is to witness a portrait of resilience, humor, and unapologetic authenticity. Each image tells part of a larger story, a story of a woman who grew braver with time, who embraced change rather than hid from it, and who understood that sincerity never goes out of style. Her legacy is not just captured in film or accolades, but in the quiet brilliance of photos that reflect a life lived with intention and heart.